Hello everyone, today we will talk about Moon's transit. Moon passes through Aries. The way Moon behaves in transit in Aries depends on the position of the individual's natal chart and the house rules of Aries. This transit may be more prominent in your life when you have another planet in Aries, transiting, or natal, heavy or easy aspects towards Mars. But the basics are as that. When the Moon is in Aries, it is a time when we feel bolder and braver. The energy is higher and you want to be bold. So, try wearing something red, to catch the full energy of this moon. Let's take the opportunity to do new things in these 2 to 3 days, when we are already a little more in the mood. So, everything we start now should be something short-term, because it's a short burst of energy, unless you have other long-term aspects, because the energy will weaken as early as the next moon sign. Here movement is important because we are chased by fire, less by sport and travel, as in other signs, more action and challenge. The position encourages the desire to keep things simple and to do more than you talk about. Take advantage of this time to go outdoors, or at least take a brisk walk to release that excess energy. Consider running an exercise program. Also, if you need to reduce excess weight, it would be an ideal time to step up your pace. Here, when it comes to emotions, can be an emotional catharsis in these 2 to 3 days. Because instead of sliding with the problem, you can attack it frontally. We can be more impulsive, so if you're already leaning that way, you'll have to be very careful. Aries accelerates instinctive reactions and can lead us to a state of nervousness or strong mood. We can also try to do too much and insist that we do it right away. That urgency leads to impulsive acts, which can cause excessive stress. It's a hard time to just lean back and relax, especially if you're prone to being violent. So, it's a good time to focus on yourself, and to rebuild or start something new, just for you. Taking a stand, especially for yourself, is now easier. Try to observe any area of your life, where you may lack courage, where you can run ideas, or take responsibility, be a leader. Plan to start making positive changes in your life, and get rid of all negative instincts. As you think, and search for what you would do in your day, observe the immediate environment around you. It is fun to observe the behavior of others and see how the energy of the Moon Aries is expressed. Impatience will be visible, people will be less tolerant, and they will have to expect their needs to be met immediately. By having this awareness in advance, you can make sure that you yourself are not too impatient, or with a short fuse towards others. If possible, give to others as soon as necessary, to keep the peace. Don't be surprised to see that people are frustrated if, for example, they have to wait in line at the supermarket. You certainly watch out for this invincible energy, which has an innocent belief that anything is possible. If you're the person who sits a lot, it's a great time to move your toys, or attend a challenging martial arts course. Doing something unusual, which has a physical component, is very satisfying under Aries. Favorites are the following activities: quick actions that give instant results. Activities that involve yourself and your personality. Self-affirmation, acceptance of challenges, and starting short-term projects. Action movies and sporting events that are full of action are some of the